Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Throwbacks, Throwdowns. Glad you're back with us. We have a fun topic this week. One of my favorite actors as a kid, favorite comedians. We'll be discussing our favorite 90s Jim Carrey movie. Oh, righty then.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something.
There you go. I know we all got one. Of course, from In Living Color fame, we watch him grow up on there, and then just some classic. He reeled off a ton of classic movies there in the mid '90s that we're going to dive into here. So let me put 5 minutes on the clock. And Duffy, if you don't mind,
I don't know if I can handle this, but you got to let me know.
Go for it. All right.
I gonged you.
Duffy.
Oh, uh-oh.
Your favorite Jim Carrey movie from the 90s.
All right, I'm going to throw a little curveball at you fellers because it's not really a comedy. But it's turned into an excellent movie that I think is very underrated, in my personal opinion. None other than The Truman Show. Nice. I think it's an excellent movie. It's got his corny sense of humor in there, but with some more serious undertones. If you haven't seen it, he's basically kind of living in this made-up world that's being recorded. And he doesn't know that he's a TV show, essentially, and his whole life is this, kind of a lie. So they kind of follow him around, and the movie is basically about him kind of figuring some things out and realizing that, yes, his life is basically all made up and a lie, and he receives this information, and what is he going to end up doing with it? I don't know. There's quite a cast in this one. Ed Harris. If you guys have been watching Ozark, the mother from there, she's in this one again too, and
Laura Linney.
Yes, thank you, Laura Linney, and so I don't know. I personally like this one a lot, but not your standard Jim Carrey, but still one of my favorites.
Good choice. I appreciate that.
I like it.
Cool. Mr. Cast, what do you got?
I mean, most people would say you got to go with one of the three classics from 1994 when he burst on the scene with Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. But I'm not going with any of those. Ooh. I am going with Liar Liar.
Nice.
Because I think it's the first time.
Answer.
It's the first time he played a person. Like Ace Ventura, he's a very cartoonish. No, he's not a believable human being. The Mask, I mean, he turns into The Mask, and in Dumb and Dumber, he's just so dumb. Nobody could be that stupid. They're all very funny, but Liar Liar is just so many great lines that have stuck with me as being hilarious. His performance is great, because he has to kind of play it straight and then play it. He's a guy who's stuck in obviously an unbelievable situation, but I think that movie might have the best lines. It's tough. Dumb and Dumber was my very close second, but Liar Liar, I mean, two scenes alone that kill me are when he's in the elevator with the girl. She's like, "Oh, everybody's real nice." He's like, "Oh, well, it's because you got big jugs." I mean, I want to squeeze him. And that makes me laugh hardest in the entire movie is when he's in court and the judge says, "And how are you today, Mr. Reed?" And he just leans over with that stupid smile. "I'm a little upset about a bad sexual episode I had last night." His line delivery in the movie is just pitch perfect. So funny.
I think that was one of the first movies that a lot of people who maybe weren't a huge fan of Jim Carrey could say that they were, because it was just a little bit mainstream comedy where things people could relate to.
I agree. Yeah, good choice.
Excellent.
All right, so your second favorite is my number one favorite. Dumb and Dumber. It's my all-time favorite comedy movie. I've seen it, God, I don't know, a million times. It's that I've lost count. I can recite line after line from that movie. I've seen it so many times. I love it. Love every second of it. Obviously, you said no one can be that stupid, but obviously, Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn, just total nimrods, dimwits, airheads. It's just stupidity, but it's so dumb it's stupid. The one line that me and my buddy in high school always used to say to each other, which is just a stupid little throwaway line, is when he's walking out of the 7-Eleven. "Hey guys, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later." It's just so awkward and funny. I just love it. But so many classic moments in that movie. The parakeet, the owl. people still wear the orange and blue tuxedos for Halloween. Sometimes you see those around at the Halloween party. So it's still relevant. Just my all-time favorite, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, choice.
Thanks.
So good.
Someone had to pick that one.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And Jeff Daniels deserves as much credit as Jim Carrey on that one.
Hilarious.
And he's someone who wasn't even known for comedy before. He's more of a dramatic actor. And
you're right. And he nailed it. Yeah, he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I know that you learned how to read the word "the" from that movie. I saw videos of you going.
It's true. It's true. Sad but true. All right. So that's about the 5-minute clock there. I'm gonna put 2 minutes back on, and we can any honorable mentions or comments on other people's picks. I will start the clock, and I will throw it over to you, Mr. Cast.
Truman Show is a good choice. That was where Jim Carrey basically answered the question, can he actually act? And he was able to.
Mm-hmm.
He's always going to have his detractors, but he showed he's more than a cartoon character. Dumb and Dumber, I mean, is phenomenal. The most annoying sound in the world gets me every time. I watch it. I could watch that on repeat. And then just the other two that came out in '94 that I mentioned, Ace Ventura and The Mask. Ace Ventura really hasn't aged very well. There are some very funny moments in it, but the comedy, it's like not, especially by today's standards. It's like what were you thinking?
Yeah,
The Mask kind of gets overlooked because it's a comic-y movie, cartoonish movie, but that one's actually pretty well done.
Yeah.
But I agree.
The only thing I have to say is, like, after Ace Ventura came out, I'm sure you guys had at least one kid in the class who all of a sudden started talking like this, and they thought they were funny.
Of course.
And it wore off for after like a year for some people, and then others that just defined their entire existence in grade school.
That one kid in class that would just turn around and start talking with their butt.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Have any butt knocker? All right, Duffy, what do you got?
Bumblebee tuna. Excuse me, your balls are showing. No, I agree with all that. Ace Ventura, has definitely its moments. I kind of agree. I don't know if it's aged as well as some of the others. Dumb and Dumber, I mean, just a classic, will always be a classic. There's so many moments of that one that I still watch, and I feel like I'm watching it for the first time and still laughing all over again to it. So, I mean, excellent choices there. And I just, he's just funny and quirky and weird, but, what is he, Canadian? So what do you expect, right?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Sorry.
I just wanted to throw out one thing about Jim Carrey, which I read today that I thought was pretty interesting. Never knew. The first $20 million man in Hollywood, the first actor to earn $20 million for a film, which is like, I never would have guessed him, for Cable Guy after he railed off Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura
that was a weird one.
Yeah, not a huge fan of Cable Guy, but apparently there was high hopes and a lot of money put into it, and they threw the money at him for it.
Conversely to Ace Ventura, that one actually has aged well.
Yeah.
I think that people, retrospective reviews have been a lot kinder to it. I think it was just misunderstood because everybody wanted the, goofy Jim Carrey at the time.
Right. Yeah,
and
I
it's
think you're right.
This dark, strange movie. And Matthew Broderick was kind of a pill in it.
Yeah.
But it's a good one.
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty was good too. I got to throw it out there.
Bruce Almighty, the classic. Yeah. Yeah. When we've talked about The Mask, I don't think I've ever gone back and watched The Mask, like probably in maybe since it came out. Like, I don't think I've ever gone back and watched it. Maybe I need to do that.
It's been a long time since I've seen it too.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Little Jim Carrey flavor this week. I hope you all enjoyed it.
I did.
Did you? Did you, Cast? I think you did.
Side thumb.
Nice.
Kidding.
Thumb up. I want you all to go ahead and leave a comment on our video here. Let us know your favorite Jim Carrey movie. We'll be posting some TikToks and Instagram videos up. Leave comments there. Let us know. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Spotify, of course. And until then, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Not bothered.